Good morning, everyone. Let me thank you all for coming here today. I'm so glad to see you all here. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tasha Melinda Hartono. People call me Amel. I'm from the Faculty of Psychology Class 4 at Unika Sugio Pranoto. At first, I would like to know who have never heard of psychopath mental illness? Surely you are not foreign with this world. It turned out as much as 5% of the world population has a tendency to be a psychopath. Maybe we never realized that psychopaths are people around us. People at the campus or someone next to you, you are psychopath. Psychopath brains are when they imagine other people in the situation. No brain activity occurs in that area. Surprisingly, brain activity over feeling of joy is actually high. That's why I decided to choose this topic, so that we can be more careful about people around us. Well, I won't take too long for this presentation. Maybe it takes about 20 minutes. And you guys don't need to write in your note. I will be handling a copy of the end of my talk. Okay guys, my presentation will explain first description about psychopath, and the second causes and symptoms of psychopath mental illness, and the last one is treatment psychopath. Everyone knows that psychopaths are people with antisocial personality disorder. In fact, there is about 1% of total people in the world suffer from psychopath. They are difficult to detect because more than 18 wandering around while the rest in a mental hospital. We can see psychopaths based on their characteristics, such as they are difficult to predict, and they also can lie from their own situation. Besides, it is difficult to control themselves. In the other word, a psychopath is easily influenced by small things, easily offended, disappointed, failure, and easy to attack from just trivial reasons. Personally, I think that psychopaths could appear because they got lost affection with their own parents, or they have a problem with their family, and maybe they have traumatic in the past. Furthermore, there are environmental factors and causes because they are often bullied or abused by their friends. Let's consider psychopath in more detail. Doctors do not directly diagnose someone as a psychopath. The doctor will call a psychopath as antisocial composition. The difference between psychopath and people in general is moral and conscience. Psychopaths have no conscience or empathy at all, so they cannot be accepted by people, and they will not choose against them. Psychopaths are also able to deceive other reliability. In manipulating others, they usually use their intelligence. Psychopaths are also vulnerable to legal problems because of their action, and they have a very selfish quality. Now, we move to prevention and treatment of psychopath. There is therapies that can be done to treat psychopath include psychoanalysis, group therapy, psychodrama, psychosurgery, electroconsultative therapy, and medicine. Psychopath treatment should be done at an early age, even though the therapy given has not been proven to cure, but at least it can reduce the symptoms and risk factor the more severe in the future. Let me turn now to general diagnosis procedure or history. In diagnostic history, the doctor will ask several questions to trace the patient history, ranging from trauma, the patient, and mental illness. Then, any psychological test. In this diagnostic, patient will be asked to fill a questionnaire. From here, the doctor will analyze the patient feelings, behavior, and thoughts. This examination is to identify how likely the patient other mental disorder. We have looked to prevention, treatment, and diagnostics procedure of psychopath. Well, that brings me to end of my presentation. But before I stop, I would like to summarize by saying psychopaths are people with antisocial disorder. Some symptoms of psychopaths are unpredictable, but we can see best from the characteristic. Like they easily to influences by small things, disappointed, failure, and easy to attack from just trivial reasons. But we can treat people psychopath by therapies like psychoanalysis, group therapy, psychodrama, psychosurgery, electroconsultative therapy, and some medicine for psychopath. In my opinion, if we feel our friends or closest people have symptoms that tend to exposed by psychopaths, we can immediately handle it as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your appreciation and interest. If anyone has any question, I charm to open up the discussion. Okay, I think it's enough for today's presentation. I would like to close the presentation with a quotation. From the other side of your creative punishments, you are the biggest psycho and the smallest joke.